And welcome back. Today I actually have a new webcam, and as you guys know, I do like to compare, well, to the ones that I have. So this one that I have right now that I'm using has been the Logitech, I believe it's the 920. It's a 1080p camera, and these cameras work pretty good, and I've been using them for a long time, and they get their job done. As long as I have good lighting, everything's cool. Always in the market to test something new. As we know, technologies constantly upgrade. Want to see what we have. As always, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. Let me know if you guys have tested anything like this before, or if you're looking at anything like this. And then if you're interested in the one that I got, shoot me an email, rohasentertainment@gmail.com, or look in the description below. I always leave links to this stuff. So a couple things. It says USB plug and play, HD output, built-in microphone, 360 horizontal rotation, suitable for laptop. Yeah, and it even has a privacy protection shutter. Now with most laptops, as you can see here, I got mine in the back. I already have a built-in webcam in there, and that built-in webcam is pretty good. So kind of curious on what this is. So it says, thank you for your order. There is a QR code here to scan, and then it has like a little booklet here for reading material. So first things first, you see this little guy here. This is going to be your protector thing, I guess, and it's going to sit like right up there, and it's pretty much it. So I'm not going to put it on there. I'm just going to have it there. And then here is the webcam. So on the bottom here, this guy will open up like this, just like the Logitech cameras here. And for me personally, I always like to compare like the other ones. So here is same thing, same build. You could put it there on the bottom. One thing I recommend too with these webcams is even though they do have the built-in mics, I wouldn't use them. I would get something a little bit more professional. It doesn't have to be like the Shure mic. Neat Mics has some great ones from the B Kings. There's tons of options out there. So let's go ahead and plug this guy in and see how it looks. Okay, so right when you plug it in, it says we're setting up your 1080p camera. That's what my computer just said, and it says now it's ready to go. So here we are. I'm going to set it up right next to the other one, just so that way we can compare them both. So let's go ahead and plug this guy in. Now when you do plug it in, right now the one that I'm getting, it says it's going to say 1080p USB camera. Nothing fancy. With the Logitech, normally it says like Logitech C920 or HD Pro webcam C920. This one just says 1080p USB webcam. So I'm gonna go ahead and plug it in now and activate it. Okay, so here we go. Just plugged it in, and let's see how this thing works. So there it is right there. So you can see it looks a little bit dark. Looks maybe a little bit wider the other one, and you can see the difference. I know the angles are a little bit different too. I could move this one over just so it looks somewhat similar, but this one does look like it's like zoomed out even a little bit. Yeah, kind of interested how that is like that. So if I come here to my other camera, and I believe zoom is on, it's all okay. So I just to confirm, zoom's all the way back. And if I come here to this camera and I want to see where the zoom is on this guy, zoom's also all the way back. So of course with cameras like this, you could brighten them up a little bit. You could adjust the contrast, stuff like that. There's a lot of things that you can do with this thing just to make it a little bit better. The white balance on this thing is a lot lower than the other Logitech one, 474. The other one I think go into the thousands. Yeah, interesting. If I do come here, I guess I can zoom like to the same level as the other one, but when you look at it, kind of looks a little bit distorted. Let me hit apply. That way we could compare to the two. What do you think? Does it look the same? Does it look similar? I know one's a little bit darker than the other one. Maybe I could like lighten that up a little bit. I do feel like the Logitech is maybe like automatically a little bit closer. So I don't know. I'm kind of just messing with the colors on this thing. Let's see, color spacing. Let's go to default, and it's just gonna do its thing right there. Color range, I'm at full. Yeah, it just seems like a little bit darker, so I would have to like mess with the lighting a little bit, and I have, as you can see, the light's like just right there. It's okay. What do you guys think? Do we like this one better, number one, or do we like number two, the one from HiLook? And again, if I mess with some of the lights, if I close some of this stuff off, it'll adjust itself and it'll make itself a little bit more presentable, I guess. But as you can see, this one just looks, you know, a little bit more brighter, more natural. If I do open up this stuff, it does blow me up just a tad. With this one, it just kind of makes everything a little bit darker. So I know I do have to mess with some of the options there. Now with the book, it does have like a little quick start guide. I believe there is an app that you could like further mess with this. If you're using apps like OBS, then it has their own settings that you can use. So let me know what you guys think. I was kind of interested on how this would work. And let me check one more thing too. If I use the mic from the actual webcam, can you guys hear me? Testing 1 2 3 1 2 3. Can you guys hear me on that microphone? I really don't like how it's like zoomed in like this, even though the other one does. So this audio should be coming from the HiLook camera. I'm gonna go ahead and turn that off. And then now we're switching back to the Rodecaster. So this should be now the Rodecaster, the Shure microphone, the whole setup right here. So that's how that mic sounds like. So let me know what you guys think. It's pretty interesting how they both look like. I know with this camera, with the new one, I would have to mess with just some of the settings to make it look a little bit cleaner. But out the box, it looks like it needs a work. It needs a lot of work. This one just looks a lot brighter. This one's a hell of a lot darker. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me comment below. I'm gonna again leave this thing in the comment section or in the description below. As always, if you guys have like really good lighting and everything, then a lot of this stuff is pretty easy. And I spent some time here like just setting some of this stuff up, so it's pretty easy. Okay, so let me know what you guys think between the two cameras. Let me know if HiLook is actually pretty good. It looks like it works decently. Because we are now in this 4K era. I'm really looking forward for more 4K content, 4K quality stuff. When I see the 1080p's, I'm just like, okay, it better be like on point out the box. You have to do a little bit of work on this guy, but it looks like it's gonna work just fine. Yeah, with all that being said, you guys take care of each other. See you guys in the next one.